Welcome to my yoga. My name is Nicole and I will be guiding you through a grounding Hatha practice. We're going to start our practice today standing tall at the top of our mats in your Tadasana or mountain pose. So starting with the big toes to touch, heels apart. Rooting down through the feet, feeling strength in the legs, belly in, tail under. Let the shoulders roll back, palms to face forward. Neck is long, gentle tuck to the chin. And starting to take some full deep breaths here. And begin to allow your inhales to draw deep into the base of your lungs. Let's start to feel the rib cage opening, expanding with each breath in. And with each breath out, feel the strength as your feet root down into the earth beneath you. Perhaps imagining roots growing out of the soles of your feet, anchoring you, connecting you deeply to the earth. As you inhale, feel the energy now rising up from the earth to fill you. With every breath, feel yourself centered, calm, grounded in this moment. Take one more breath here. Emptying out completely with your exhale. And we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, bring the biceps by the ears, gaze following the hands. As you exhale, draw the palms of your hands to prayer at heart center. Let the thumbs rest against the sternum, push the hands together. Take a deep breath, feel your heart lifting, spine lengthening. As you exhale, the legs are drawing towards each other, feet rooting down into the earth. Taking one more centering, strong breath. Now as you inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Bring the biceps by the ears once again as you exhale, sitting back into a chair pose. Now bring your gaze down, make sure you can see your big toes, the knees drawing back. Once you have that alignment, lift the gaze. Belly's in, tail under. Every inhale, you're lengthening through the sides of the body, feel the heart lifting. As you exhale, maybe sinking deeper. Take one more breath here. Pull the belly in as you breathe out. Root down through your feet. Inhale, slowly rise up. As you exhale, releasing the hands onto the hips. Take a deep breath and center yourself. Lift the heart. As you exhale, we're going to root down firmly through that right foot. Abdominals are strong. Inhale, left knee lifts up hip height. As you exhale, stepping this left leg back to lunge, we're coming into warrior one. So taking that back foot and bringing it 45 degrees on the mat. So those toes are just a little bit wider than the mat's top corner, belly and tail under. Right hip is pulling back as the left draws forward. As you inhale, sweeping the biceps by the ears. Turning the pinkies in will help the shoulders to soften. So feel that strong foundation through the feet. Every inhale, feel the energy filling you, lightening and lifting the upper body. Option to draw the gaze up to the sky, coming into a little bit of a back bend. Wherever you are, soften your shoulders. Feel the outer edge of left foot rooting down. Deep breath in. Exhale, releasing the hands onto the hips, gaze coming forward. As you inhale, lifting up your back heel. Root down through right foot as you exhale. Step to the top of the mat, big toes to touch, heels apart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, feet rooting down into the earth, focusing on rooting through that left foot. Abdominals strong. Inhale, right knee lifts up hip height. As you exhale, slowly stepping the leg back to lunge. Take all the time you need. Bring those toes a little bit wider than the top corner of the mat. And then square your hips. If you're unable to do this, step your right foot out or in a little bit more. Option to reach the arms up to the sky if you wish. Letting the shoulders release, maybe bringing the gaze up. Just feel yourself rooting down through the outer edge of right foot, the baby toe and the heel. That will help to draw right hip forward as the left pulls back. Then breathe. Find strength in your foundation with each breath out. A lightness and opening in the heart with each breath in. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands onto the hips. Moving slow and controlled as you inhale, right heel lifts. Root down through left foot with your exhale. Step to the top of the mat, big toes to touch, heels apart. Breathe in now, roll the shoulders back, bring the palms to face forward. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, let the gaze follow the hands. As you exhale, forward fold, bending into the knees as you need to. Let your belly release to the thighs. Tucking the chin, shoulders rolling back. Then using the hands as support as you even the weight out into the feet, allowing the hips to stack on top of the ankles. Maybe bringing a gentle turn of the head from side to side. Taking one more deep breath. Use your inhale to lengthen, looking up. As you exhale, planting the hands and stepping yourself back to downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, rooting down through the knuckles. And the action in the hands feels like you're pushing the floor away from you. Neck is long, head is released. Noticing every inhale, lengthening the spine, lifting the hips. The breath traveling down the backs of your legs as you exhale, the heels releasing. Remembering you can always bring a bend into the knees if there's a lot of tightness in the body. Taking one more breath. As you inhale now, lifting right leg up, hip height, toes face the floor. Left heel sinks with your exhale. Breathe in. As you exhale now, bring right foot in between your hands. Help it along if you need to. We're moving to warrior two, a breath in to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, left foot comes parallel to the back of the mat. Press down through your feet as you inhale, rise up. Checking in with the feet in your warrior two, straight line heel to arch. Stacking shoulders right on top of the hips. And then look over that right knee. Make sure you can see your big toe. If you can't, just walk it out a little bit further. Deep breaths. Feel both feet grounding evenly into the earth. The energy is as if the heels are pulling towards each other. With every inhale, invite strength. With every exhale, feel yourself centered, connected to you. Take one more deep breath and the heart fills up. As you exhale, windmilling the hands down onto the earth. Pivot your back foot as you breathe in, lengthening the spine. Stepping to downward facing dog with your exhale. 3 breaths. Find that strong foundation in the hands, pushing the floor away from you. Relaxing the jaw. Inhaling, left leg lifts up, strong and straight. Let your right heel sink down as you exhale. Breathe in. Drawing left foot in between the hands as you breathe out. Help the foot along as you need to. Lengthen. Exhale, right foot parallel to the back of the mat. Press down through the feet. Find that foundation. Rise up as you inhale. Warrior two. Relaxing the shoulders back. Abdominals strong, tail scooped under. Left knee right on top of left ankle. Breathe fully and deeply. Feel yourself centered in warrior two, rooted in this present moment. Take one more breath. Inhaling here. As you exhale now, windmill the hands down onto the earth. Pivot back foot, breathe in, lengthen. Downward facing dog, exhale. 3 breaths. Empty out completely with your exhale. Now as you breathe in, deep bend in the knees, look between your hands. As you exhale, step to the top of your mat, feet coming hip distance apart. Take a breath in here, lengthen to a flat back, and we're going to hold. We're going to take those right fingertips and bring them onto the floor in line with your heart. If the floor is too far away, you can always use a block, you can always use books, whatever's available. Left hand comes onto your lower back. So we're going to use this hand, breathe in, lengthen the spine, lift up as much as you need to. Feel a flat back with this hand. As you exhale, keep that length, right knee bends, left leg stays straight. You'll start to notice now a stretch in that left side, those of you that want to move deeper. With an exhale, navel pulls into spine and to the left beginning to twist. Notice if the weight is sinking into the heel of that left foot. Drawing it forward will get you deeper into the stretch. Those of you that wish to, extending up those left fingertips. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, release and fold. Tuck your chin. One more breath here. Inhale, lengthen to your flat back, holding here. Left hand in line with the heart. Right hand at the base of the spine. Take a big breath, lengthen out. Feel that flat back with right hand. Exhale, left knee bends, right leg is straight. So you're keeping right hip right on top of the ankle, option to twist if you wish to. Maybe reaching those right fingertips up to the sky as well. 2 more breaths. Keep the neck lengthening, shoulders pulling back. Inhale. As you exhale, release, fold forward. Full breath. Shoulders back, tucking the chin. Now root down through the feet as you inhale, little bend in the knees, rise, reach all the way up to standing. Exhale, let the hands come to heart center. Palms of the hands in prayer. Root down through the feet, feel the heart lifting. Take a couple of deep breaths. Again, feeling that connection of your feet to the earth beneath you. Feeling all of the energy, the life, the change that's flowing through you. Taking one more breath. As you exhale now, releasing the hands. Bring the palms to face forward, big toes to touch, heels apart. As you inhale, we're going to bring the biceps by the ears. This time interlacing fingers, releasing pointer finger, pull the belly in, scoop the tail under, feeling the strength in your legs. Shoulders back and down as you inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, leaning over towards the right. Your right armpit is gently drawing forward so that the shoulders are stacked. And it doesn't matter how far you're going, you're breathing into this left side. If it's too much for the shoulders, let your right arm release down beside you. 2 more breaths. Keep the tail scooping under, legs strong. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend your elbows, relax your shoulders. Take a breath. And root down through the feet, squeeze the legs together. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift. Exhale, shoulders back, leaning over towards the left. Belly in, tail under. Option to bring the gaze to the sky, maybe releasing that left hand down to relax the shoulders a little more. 2 big breaths into that right side. Opening up the rib cage. Abdominals strong, back to center as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Tuck your chin, let the belly come to the thighs. And if it's available to you, grabbing a hold of your heels. Take a breath here, feel the hips lifting. As you exhale, belly hollows, maybe pulling yourself in deeper. 1 more breath. As you inhale, lengthen, find your flat back. Exhale, plant your hands and step back to your downward facing dog. Take your time to find your center here. Finding that strong foundation through the hands. Perhaps imagining roots growing out of the palms of your hands, connecting you, rooting you into the earth. Feel every inhale lengthening the spine, lifting the hips. As you exhale, release any tension in the shoulders, relax your jaw. We're going to inhale, lifting right leg up. Strong and straight, left heel sinks with your exhale. Breathe in. And bring your right foot in between the hands as you breathe out. We're back to warrior 2. Lengthen with your inhale. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat as you exhale. We're going to inhale and rise. So take that time you need to find your center. Build the pose from the earth. Straight line heel to arch. Shoulders over hips, right knee directly over right ankle. Now as you inhale, moving into triangle pose, straightening out that right leg, but making sure the knee doesn't lock. As you exhale, reach forward out of the waist. Shoulders stay in line with hips. When you can't move anymore, right hand releases either to the floor, block, book, leg, left arm to the sky. So now your goal here is not to get that right hand down onto the earth. Your goal here is to lengthen the spine. Feel the hips drawing back, the crown of the head reaching forward with your inhale. Last 2 breaths here. Deep breath in. Slowly as you exhale, root down through right foot, bend into that knee, release the hands to the floor. Back foot pivots, inhale, open heart. Downward facing dog, exhale. Find your center. Feel and follow each breath. Last one here. Lifting left leg up as you breathe in. Feel the weight of the right heel with your exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Take all the time you need. Lengthen, shoulders back, inhale. Exhale, right foot parallel to the back of the mat. Breathe in, rise up. Take your time to find your warrior 2. Relaxing the shoulders. Finding left knee stacking right on top of ankle. Take a breath here. Then as you inhale, slowly straighten left leg. Make sure there's a micro bend in the knee so it doesn't lock. Exhale, reach out of the waist as far as you can. When you can't move anymore, left hand releases, right arm reaches up. Now, if the gaze at your right hand is a little bit too much, feel free to bring your gaze down onto the earth. And then use your breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine, let the shoulders slide back. As you exhale, feel the strong foundation in your feet, rooted into the earth. One more breath. And as you exhale now, slowly bend into left knee, hands to the earth. Pivot back foot, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Feel free to pedal it out here if you need to. Now releasing any movement and coming back to center. One more breath. Empty out completely. Now inhale, bend your knees, look between the hands. Step, walk, or hop to the top of the mat. Big toes touch, heels apart. Come into your forward fold, tucking the chin, shoulders back. Feeling the length in the legs, the hip lifting as you inhale. Belly hollowing, upper body releasing as you exhale. One more. Now as you breathe in, little bend in the knees, squeeze the legs together, rise all the way up to standing, reach up. Exhale, palms and the hands to prayer at heart center. Forearms parallel to the earth. Push the hands together, feel the collarbones opening, heart lifting. As you exhale, that strong foundation, feet rooting into the earth. Take another breath. Now as you inhale, drawing the hands onto the hips, we're going to make our way into our tree pose. So we're going to start by rooting down into that right foot. So feel the strength in that right leg, like there's roots reaching down into the earth beneath you. Abdominals are strong, gaze is soft on the floor in front of you. Next breath in. Left knee comes out to the side. 3 options, either toes on the floor, heel presses to the leg, foot presses into your calf, or picking the foot up and placing it on your upper inner thigh, anywhere but against your knee. Once you have the foot placed, level out your hips, belly in, tail under, relaxing the shoulders. Option as you inhale to reach your branches up towards the sky. Let the shoulders soften. Just feel yourself centered with each breath. Deep breath in here. Exhaling, hands coming back to heart center. Pause, take another breath in, lengthen, lift the heart. Exhale, the inner thighs draw towards each other, releasing as you inhale. Shake it out if you need to. And when you're ready, come back to your center, back to your Tadasana. Roll the shoulders back. Feel both feet firmly rooted. And as you inhale, the hands coming onto the hips, starting to transition the weight into your left foot. Take all the time you need. When you're ready, on an inhale, right knee coming out to the side. Choose the placement of the foot that serves your body. Remembering to avoid the knee, making sure that we're protecting our joints. Gaze is soft on the floor in front of you, leveling out the hips, abdominals strong. Stay here if you wish, reach the arms out, maybe extending your branches to the sky. Those of you looking for a little more, interlace the fingers, reach pointer finger to the sky, perhaps bringing the gaze up as well. Deep breath in. Slowly exhale, palms and the hands come back to heart center. Push the hands together, feel your center. Exhale, knee comes out in front. Inhale to release. Good, shake it out as you need to, then make your way back to the top of your mat. Tadasana, big toes to touch, heels apart. Once again, feeling those roots, rooting down, extending out through the soles of your feet, your shoulders back. Spread the fingers as you reach the tips down to the earth. Little tuck to the chin, feel free to close your eyes here. Breathe deeply. Just feel your connection to the earth beneath you. Feel yourself calm, centered. The strength, the courage and grace that are flowing through you. Drawing the palms of your hands to prayer at heart center. Gently bowing the head. Just thanking yourself for your practice. The divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.